Hello everyone, this is Genesis Reset back with another video. Hope everyone is doing fine today. As for me, I am doing just great. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated, as well as if you would like to contribute. If any shickles you have in your purse or wallet, I will leave the information in the description, as well as come and get your two-faced Pharaoh hat here. As you can see, Pharaoh with the snake in the back to watch all the backstabbers and the haters that are in your back or you can't see them, as well as you got the Pharaoh in front with the long beard with the number 2. Come and get your two-faced Pharaoh hat. Tell me your size, email me, and I will send you a tracking number via UPS. So ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let us continue. Mirror, mirror on the wall, did the Most High say that the day walkers can have it all? We're going to ask that question, right? So to begin with that question, I would like to know, what is your job description? That's right. What is your job description? You know, many of us work for a company or corporation or whatnot, and the company or corporation asks for what are your requirements for this job that need to be performed. And they do that, they give all that information to the Human Resource Office, the HR. So the HR department sends out information and you come to fill out the job, right? And HR determines whether you are fit or qualified to perform this act within a company, right? Because they need this job to be filled. Now, this same information, or this same act is done in the scriptures here. And I'm going to show you what it is. I'm going to show you the Most High created these people, these two types of people, and he gave these two types of people certain jobs to perform. All right, so let's dive right on in. In the first 5 scriptures of chapter 1, you can go to my other videos to get more references here. So if you could see right here, verse 2, verse 1, all through 1 through 5, the Most High reigned upon space, right? And he made clay, or should I say space clay. Just roll with me for a minute with that. So the Father made space people out of this space dust, right? He reigned upon it, and the Father called these people day, and he called night. The Father created these people out of space dust, and he called day is the male, and night he called female. Now, the same act is performed here on earth. Here the Father said there was not, let's see here, the Father went up from the earth and reigned upon the whole face of the ground. Let me pull that up because you guys can't see it. Right? Here the Father reigned upon the earth, right? And made this man out of dust. Verse 7. Make sure you guys see it here. Right? 7. And the Father made this man out of dust of the ground and breathed into his nostril. He became a living soul. Right? He became a living soul. The living soul is more like, I would like to call a spiritual umbilical cord. All right? I hope I don't get too tired, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with me. So here we go. We got this man here that was created by the Most High, and he breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. This is a spiritual umbilical cord. And his job description, we're going to talk about that, because his job description right here, the Father said there was not a man to till the ground. So here, the Father made this man from the dust, and he was going to be a tiller of the ground, which is a farmer more or less, right? And so there, the Father planted a garden. Let me move this up. The Father planted the garden eastward, and there he put the man whom he had formed, right? And his job description here was the Most High took the man, put him in the garden, and told him to dress it and to keep it. This is the tiller of the ground. This is this man's job description right here, is to watch over, to dress it, the Most High garden. This is his function here. Now, let's look at the space people, the day walkers, job description. Right? We're going to go down, mosey on down the yellow brick road to see what the day walker's job is to do. All right, I'm going to go down, 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 down. Here we go. 26 to 27 to 28. All right. So here it is. The Most High said, let us make man in our own image, which is already means to bestow upon them this image. 1 through 5 explain it, the people, but if you don't like 1 through 5, 26 is the reiteration of it. So here it is. The Father said, let's make man in our image and have dominion. So here it is. The Father is bestowing upon them image. So he created man in his own image, and he gave them, he created male and female. These are two people, right? And he blessed them and said to them to be fruitful and multiply. Now, how do, roll this up here, how do a man and woman become fruitful and multiply? They have sex, ladies and gentlemen. A man and a woman have sex to produce what? Offsprings. So here you have this man and woman that the Father told to replenish the earth, to multiply, to subdue it, and have dominion, right? So how do you subdue something or to have dominion over it? There's a number of ways to do that. And this is their job description, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistakes about it. This is the script. Matter of fact, I would like to say this is the first Hollywood script that the Most High gave them to perform, to act. Because there is not a true image of God, right? You get what I'm saying? They are not a true image of God. They are just a image of God, if you can understand that. Because an image, when you look in a mirror, you see the reflection. It is an image of you. It is not you. It is a reflection of you. The image that you're looking at in the mirror is not real. So the acts that these people are to perform is not real, because they can die trying to do it. You get what I'm saying? They can get deleted. But nevertheless, the image of them to perform that act, it's like flying too close to the sun, but they got to do it. That is the script they didn't have been given. So because this is a lie. It's so much of lie that the animals didn't even get it. Understand? The lions and the tigers didn't even get that memo. The Most High didn't say, hey, lions, tigers, bears, these animals are in my image, and the animals like, well, you ain't tell us, you ain't tell us to, bow down. It's a fight going on. This is why you get animals gone wild, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you get animals gone wild, because they are gun-ho on trying to put things up under their submission. They would do any and everything. They would. Why you think they feed these animals? They feed them, they nurture them, they do everything, to get them up under their control, up under their dominion, to subdue them. This is their lot in life, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you guys can really understand that. This is their lot in life to do that. Okay? That's their job description. Here is Adam's job description, is to dress it, to hold down the Most High garden. Right? Now, let me give you a little bit visual effect with here. Make these words come alive. Here you have the tiller of the ground, which is here, and you have the day walker, the male and the female, who are performed. Here, ladies and gentlemen, are the essence, the foundation, the bedrock of mankind. It has nothing to do with the Darwin theory or Socrates or Plato or Aristotle, none of them. Their behavioral act is to perform what they are to perform. Whereas the tiller of the ground has been, well, at this time, this is what their function are to do, is to, the tiller of the ground and his people are a holy people. They are given the fingerprint of the breath of life to perform this job function. And they haven't been forgotten. The Most High have not forgotten their job functions, have not forgotten it. You know, none of these people forgot their job description because it has been written within their some in their DNA and some in their mental DNA. You know, give or take. You know, but nevertheless, this is their job descriptions, ladies and gentlemen. This is the beginning of the people, beginning of mankind. You know, you saw those pictures with, you got the guys was talking about a monkey, and they was walking, and then all of a sudden they became upright through certain evolutions, or the white guy or the black guy left out of Africa and went up to Europe, and then throughout the centuries or millenniums, he turned white. You know, got blue eyes and blonde hair, and you know, I think Cat Williams said it best. He was like, well, where are these in between transitional men and women that supposed to be transforming? You know, where's this mutated in between people at? You know, where's a half man and half white man that's going into its transition? Or where's this half monkey or half man in their transitional stages? Where's they at? So, you know, Cat Williams like, you out of your fucking mind. Excuse me. But yeah, you know, it's like, no. You know, it's like the chicken. Which one came first, the chicken or the egg? The chicken. You got to have the chicken first to produce an egg, ladies and gentlemen. You know, but see, this is the trickery that they have done with many of books, with many of other tactics as well. The depriving people of resources and everything would turn your whole world upside down. Would turn your whole world inside out to control you, to believe everything that what they say, and scare you into thinking otherwise. This is their function. This is their MO. And better yet, it is so ingrained in a lot of us that we will fight or even kill to protect them. This is how much of their dominion and subduedness they have over the tiller of the ground people. All right? This is their function. This is their job description. And the tiller job description has been replaced, or should I say been removed. So let's look at a little bit of this person, these daywalkers' job description. But before that, let's lighten it up for a little bit here. Here's Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Yeah. Don't get to the chopper. Now imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger was telling this guy right here, like, yeah, man, you in my image. Yeah, you can do 275, man. Get to the chopper. So imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger telling this dude right here, you know, you in my image, you can lift this. You would get crushed. This dude would get crushed trying to lift this stuff right here, this 275 on an incline bench. Nasty, right? This is the script that Arnold Schwarzenegger could tell this dude, and he would try to believe it. He would believe it. And guess what? He would risk his health trying to lift this right here. No muscle at all, but he would try because he'll have it in his mind, I can do it. I really think I can do it. And would pay the cost. Let's look at the first act. Let's look at the first job that these people done, right? As you can see right here, the serpent, which was nothing more than a daywalker man. You know, the serpent got 2 tongues, good and evil. The Father said that. Said, watch out for these people. You know, this was the first warning. You got to understand that, right? The Most High gave these people, this is the first warning that the Father told them. Why would he tell them that? The Father alerted them, gave them a holler up, tapped them on the shoulder, say, hey, don't listen to these daywalkers in here, because they are designed to have dominion. They designed to soothe, trickery, everything else. Don't do it. Don't listen to them, because the day that you do, you should surely die. So let's go. Let's look at the serpent, this daywalker here. So he up there in the garden, being nosy. He hollering at Eve, right? Looking at this woman, telling her old sweet nut, say, you know, God said you should not surely eat of every tree of the garden. So, you got to say to yourself, why did he go to Eve? Right? Why not go to Adam? Adam was told to run the garden. He went to Eve because Eve have resources in between her legs. Eve have eggs. Eve can create life. Eve can produce people whom the daywalkers can control. They are human resources. Let me say that again. They are human resources that they can control to put them to work for them. To do their bidding, to put them up under their laws, statutes, and commandments. This is why they went to Eve first, right? Because she can produce. And so the woman said to the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the tree of the gardens, but the tree of the garden, which is in the midst of the garden, God said we shall not eat, because ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Now, this is a play on words. I think the word is double entendre or something like that. I might be butchering that up, but it doesn't matter. When you in a garden, you got trees, you got apple trees, fruit trees, bananas and oranges and whatever, right? You can eat those, and it would nourish you, and to energize your bodies, to give you nourishments, to move around, so on and so forth. They also had other people in there helping Adam and Eve build this garden, right? Then those were the good trees that were listening to Adam and Eve strictly, right? The Father made these people to help them build this garden. That's why you saw a river go out to grab gold and onyx and stone and whatnot to build this garden that the Most High wanted built. So this is why the serpent went to this woman here. So if you could see, said like, here, you should not surely die. You'll be like God's knowing good and evil. Now, curiosity killed the cat, because this is what Eve had performed, because the woman saw that the tree was good for food and pleasant to the eyes and whatnot, desired to make one wise. She took of it and ate. And what happened was, in verse 7 here, as you can see, the daywalker had sex with Eve and Adam. Now, Adam got sodomized, and Eve had performed a sexual act with this daywalker here. This is why you got Cain and Abel. Now, this is why they sold fig leaves. These daywalkers wanted more people. And whether or not they knew Adam can perform, create life, I have no idea. But we know that he got sodomized, right? This sexual overtone that these people have no shame about it. And this is exactly what has happened. A sexual act has been performed here, right? That the Father said, do not do it. But they did it nonetheless. Now, I don't want to go into whether that, they knew about punishment or whatever. That's neither here nor there, because that's for another day. But their job description was performed. One was performed, and the other one was did not. The other one failed to perform their job. No. Now, we could point the fingers, we can. Everybody's to blame, but that's neither here nor there, right? I don't want to go down that road just yet. I just want to stick with the job description. One performed their job beautifully, and the other ones failed to perform their job, right? For example, here, right? Just trying to keep it simple, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to keep it as simple as possible. What they say, a lot of us don't believe fat meat greasy. This is what happens to a lot of us. Eve could have stopped it. Adam could have stopped it, and they could have alerted the Most High. That was a test. That was a test. And they failed their job, And that's exactly what had happened. You know, I want to talk about, oh, I want to go down that road, but I don't. So listen here, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this lesson today, because I think my battery is about to fall out of my ear. This is their job description. And the only way we're going to get back to the garden where the Most High put his tiller at is only by the Most High. And so that's what we need to concentrate on, him and him alone. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to go. Please hit the like button, share if you want your Two-Faced Pharaoh hat. It would be greatly appreciated. And with that, peace out.